My name is Dr. Hossein Ashrafi. I'm Associate Professor in Kingston University, London, working in the Department of Biomolecular Science. I used to work as a clinician, and then I just moved towards the research and scientist. I'm working in the field of human papillomavirus and cancer for more than 25 years. As the people may know, cervical cancer is one of the diseases that lots of ladies are suffering from that and is a killer. And the causes of this cervical cancer is a virus called human papillomavirus. Yeah, more than 95% of the people who have got cervical cancer, they have this HPV. We call it HPV, is human papillomavirus. This has been discovered by a clinician, a professor called Hossein. Because of his nice discovery of the HPV in the cervical cancer, he got the Nobel Prize. Then we as a scientist and clinician try to continue his work to see why cervical cancer is happening and what can we do to help the patient. So the first thing was vaccination. Because HPV was related to cervical cancer, they said prevention is very important. There were two types of HPV, like we call it type 16 and 18. And on those days have been discovered. Therefore, the people, scientists came in, tried to find or discover a vaccine, which we were involved on that one as well. And this vaccine has been discovered against 16 and 18. Around the world, people were using it. However, nowadays they are using another vaccine which does cover, especially in the UK, 4 types, not just 2 types. And they are vaccinating the ladies and the boys as well. So we as a scientist try to see, is that really just type 16 and 18 causing cervical cancer? So, or cancer, because HPV is an oncogenic virus, the virus that causes cancer, not only in the cervix, it may going to cause other organs as well. So with the collaboration with the Kingston Hospital in London, we set up few projects, and we discovered that HPV not only is in the cervical cancer, it could be in other cancer as well. Like breast cancer, we discovered in prostate cancer, we published a paper on that one as well. So this is telling us this virus is really important. Not only we have to do prevention, we have to take care of the people who are already having this HPV. So when the HPV is there, when the people got the cancer, nowadays the only way to treat them is chemotherapy, surgery, and so on. As you may know, chemotherapy has got its own problem. It's good at the moment. People could use it, but it does kill the healthy cell as well. So the quality of life may going to go down. We thought, is there any other approaches we could use to kill this virus, to prevent it, to prevent the cervical cancer and other cancer or not? So we came up with the idea of the natural product. One of them is fig latex. And traditionally, people around the world, mostly Middle East, used to use this latex. The fig fruit, if you pick it up from the tree, there is a latex, the whitey part of the fig, and people used to use it on the wart. And they realized that whenever they're just applying this latex on the wart goes off. So I was amazed by that one. I thought, what's going on? Because other scientists discovered that low-risk HPV, like type 6, type 2, type 1, whatever, they always are involved in the wart. Not only skin warts, in genital warts as well. And we know that the wart has got HPV low risk. So the reason for the wart is low-risk human papillomavirus. In the cervix, it was high-risk human papillomavirus type 16 and 18. So I thought, as a scientist, when you walk, you try to think what's going on. Can we use this fig latex for cervical cancer, which is human the papillomavirus related? So in the lab, we got these kind of cervical cancer cell lines. We bought some of them. We had the other one with and without HPV. So we have got different cell lines. Few of them have got human papillomavirus, and we realized certain concentration of this fig latex was killing the cancerous cells, but not the healthy cells. And this was amazing. So when we did it, we want to know how does it happen? What else does it do? Apart from killing the cancerous cells, it was stopping the invasion as well. So because several cancer cells, when the cancer is there, they invade other places, we call it metastasize. So that latex stopped that one as well. So it was amazing. So this latex has an effect on cervical cancer. It's trying to prevent it. It's trying to stop the cancer invasion. Because when the cancer is happening, cervix by itself is not killer. What's happening, if you get a cervical cancer, the only thing is you could remove the cervix. All right? And you don't die. Why do you die? Why do people die? Because The cancer cells go to the blood system, and from blood system go and see somewhere else. And that's the problem. That's why people are doing chemotherapy, to stop it, to chase it, to get it. But with this natural product that we had at Fig Latex, we realized that, no, it doesn't stop actually the invasion. It doesn't allow it to go further. We have to look at the mechanism of action. We have to go further down there. The way we have done it in the lab here in Kingston University, we just use the simple cell culture, 2D we call it. So there was another system, the new technique that they call it tumor on chip, or 3D system. This latex, we believe so far, has got both anti-HPV activity and antiviral activity and anti-cancer activity. Therefore, what we are planning to do, to see what compound of this Fig Latex is there. It might going to have 20 compounds, 10 compounds, 30 compounds, we don't know. When we isolated the compounds, then we're going to individually use each compounds using 3D on different cell lines, all right, of the cervical cancer. So that will answer that which compound is got anti-HPV activity, which one has got anti-cancer activity, or one compound may going to have both activity.
I'm Okan Çakır. I'm a senior researcher in Dr. Ashrafi research group. This project has 3 stages. The first, we will characterize the Fig Latex and its components chemically. We will do some chemical analysis. We will use cutting-edge technology, nucleic magnetic resonance spectroscopy, to understand the chemical structure in the Fig Latex. Also, we'll separate them by using chromatographic techniques. The second stage, we will test these components in animal-free 3D tumor-on-a-chip models. This is a very cutting-edge technology. We will use specially developed chips, and we will analyze drug effects on realistic tumor models. So monitor them, we will investigate how Fig Latex and its components affect HPV-positive cancer cells. The final stage, in any drug development, you need to understand the mechanism of the drug. So we'll check these mechanisms of drug by using, again, different technologies like molecular biology techniques and RNA sequencing. And also we'll use genome editing technology, CRISPR-Cas9 genome editing technology, and we'll find out how our drug or our drug candidates, Fig Latex, affect cancer cells. Also, we can monitor drug effects, and this actually helps us to move the drugs clinical trials faster. So this is the sample of the 3D chip. We have different configurations, and the importance of these chips, you can have thousands of these chips models. You can create, you can design. Also, we can design in our lab as well, depending on our needs. And it's biologically compatible. And a good way, you can test 100 drugs at the same time. You can track real time the tumor cells response to drugs. So this is the very cutting edge technology.
We have got our data, but we need further funding to go ahead, continue our work. And at the end, this is for 3 years actually, but the project might gonna last for 10 years and so on. So these 3 years will answer lots of questions. As I explained about HPV is something that has to be publicized. Public awareness is not still there. As I said, this is a silent killer virus, all right? So therefore, I try to find a way to publicize it, and I feel the Science Card is the only place, not only fund us quicker, could publicize our work, get in touch with people, could tell about the HPV, why HPV is important, increase their knowledge about the HPV. Not only the public, perhaps some of the scientists could read the Science Card and just help us as well. So yes, this project, as I said, not only is useful for human papillomavirus, for the cancer, for cervical cancer, it could be useful for other cancer. Our main aim is to cure the cancer. However, nothing is 100%, as you said, but we are trying our best with the system that we have it, find the easiest and better way to cure the cancer.